Hey guys, my name is Cody, and welcome to another episode of the Destiny Club. I want to take on a different sort of format here on the Destiny Club and do things a little bit more like a podcast where I have other members of the Destiny community on and we talk about relevant topics related to the game, and we go through and we give our opinions on rumors and news and just general Destiny things that we want to talk about. You guys can give your feedback on any of the topics that we discuss in today's video by leaving a comment below, and we'll go through and in next week's episode we'll show some of your feedback in the video. But without further ado, I'm joined today by my good friend and colleague here on the channel, MFK Clickz, and we're going to go through and talk about a few things related to Destiny. So, how about you say hi?
Oh, hey, what's up? You guys probably hate me because I said No Land Beyond was useless. I'm sorry.
It could be worse. They hate me because I sound like NASCAR as a person. So Destiny 2, do you think it should be a fresh start, or should we keep like all of the progress in terms of weapons and armor and everything like that?
If I remember right, they said we'll be able to transfer our Guardians. Hopefully we get to keep all our gear because, you know, I'm going to wait till like Destiny 3, running around with my Jack-o'-lights from year 1. Pop that on Halloween. People are like, "Whoa, what's that?" I don't know. We'll see. I prefer to transfer.
Speaking of Jack-o'-lights, do you remember how broken those were when the Taken King came out? Like when you would use one and it would like glitch into your screen.
Yeah. Oh yeah, fighting Golgoroth, blinded by a jack-o'-light. That was excellent. I remember that.
Yeah, that was terrible. That was totally that was when we first met. That was a good time. But no, I think I would kind of like a fresh start, sort of, in a weird way, because I like the grind of Destiny, and I like getting the gear and stuff, so it sucks to lose all of that progress, but at the same time, you know, the thing that I really like about Destiny is just grinding to get better, and that sort of constant drive to get the better weapons and stuff.
Like, if we can transfer our characters all the way till the final Destiny game, like, I want to be the old guy sitting in the social space, like, dusting off a Fatebringer, be like, oh, I remember when I got this. Took me this many Templar runs.
You're, like, rocking back and forth in a rocking chair, and you're like, let me tell you about how
I could be the speaker and be
like,
I could tell you how OP this was.
Remember the Vex Mytho class? Do you remember how broken it was? Oh, those were the days.
Oh, man.
Back in my day, we had elemental primaries.
What are those? Yeah, I don't know. Fresh start would be fun just to kind of enjoy the grind again. Like, if they announce more characters beyond the Hunter, Titan, and Warlock, I'm definitely starting a new one. But I would also like to transfer my stuff. I feel attached to my Hunter. The Warlock, not so much. He just kind of clings there. But my Warlock, I'm a Titan. I love him.
You okay? You're not supposed to. You're not
I'm
supposed
alive.
to.
I'm alive.
Okay. You're not supposed to eat the spirit bloom. Anyways, okay. So, Rise of Iron is coming up on September 20th. It looks really cool, in my opinion. What was your favorite DLC in Destiny so far? And do you think that Rise of Iron is shaping up to be worth the price point that Bungie is asking for it?
Okay, well, one thing I've learned with Bungie, don't trust the trailers. But
don't trust the trailers, or trust
the trailers. There was Taken King footage in the original Destiny trailer.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, so I'm gonna hold my judgment on the Rise of Iron until its launch, but from what I've seen so far, it does look pretty cool. As my favorite DLC, Taken King was great, but I'd have to say my favorite DLC was probably The Dark Below. It didn't offer a whole lot of content, but I don't know, just like that raid is when I really started getting into Destiny. Like, I played it beforehand, played it since Alpha and everything, but when Crota's End came out, like, that was when I really started getting into Destiny. And I don't know, just I really enjoyed The Dark Below. House of Wolves was Prison of Elders was kind of boring. Didn't really like it all that much. Like, it was a good expansion, but I didn't really like it. And then Taken King was just, of course, awesome. But yeah, I don't know. Rise of Iron could be good as long as they deliver on what they've been saying.
Yeah, the Taken King.
What do you think?
The Taken King, man, it was great when it came out, but it just, I don't know. I felt like that we kind of burnt through that content so quickly that we didn't really have a lot to do after, the first month or whatever. I enjoyed The Dark Below.
Again, a 7-month content drought.
Yeah, that really hurts the game overall when that, obviously, you've got the fan base like, give us more content, we're throwing money at you, which thankfully, Bungie listened and we're getting this new DLC. But yeah, The Taken King, like, overall thematically, I really enjoyed what they did with the game, and I felt like that it was a step in the right direction in terms of what Destiny could be with the story and just the development of the characters and everything. And I feel like they really knocked the story out of the park with House of Wolves, but as far as a favorite DLC for me, it has to be The Taken King. It's just, at the end of the day, I burnt through the content too quickly, but that's not necessarily Bungie's fault or some fault of the DLC. It's more so that me and you and everybody that we were playing with at the time,
you're just a grinder.
We were really we just wanted to get through everything that it had to offer, and then we were like, oh man, I'm sad. We don't have any more Destiny.
Like, grind through three characters for a month and then complain there's nothing left. But like, I don't know. I enjoy the grind. It's just I want to grind forever. I grind and then there's nothing left to do. It's just like, oh man, no content.
Awesome. All right, so now here's the next thing I want to talk about. Do you think that competitive PvP is going to spring up around Destiny when we get the private games on September 20th?
Absolutely. Will I be part of it? Probably not, because I'm absolutely terrible.
Yeah, I would consider myself I guess slightly above average, like maybe 10% above average.
Well, like, if you talk to me back when I played Destiny every single day, I used to be, like, an amazing PvP player, but I stopped playing, and, well, I'm terrible, so MLG hopes and dreams are kind of gone for me.
Yeah, I think that more so it's going to be fun for us to do community game nights with the people that watch the channel and some of the other YouTubers that we talk to on a regular basis. And I think that the competitive scene is going to be pretty... I don't think it's going to be incredibly huge, but I think that it will be there. And I'm excited to see kind of these MLG teams pop up.
Well, also with like community game night and stuff, all those people that commented on my video like, oh, I'm so good with the No Land Beyond, I'll smack you. Well, now's your time to prove it.
Yeah, I said that in the video about community game night. I was like, hey, look, we give the NLB a hard time, but now here's your chance to, to come show us how good you are with it. And I have no doubt, like my friend Sir Wellman, he's really good with the No Land Beyond. But when I put it on, I might as well have a club or something. I'm just not gonna do well with it. So, yeah. Hopefully these
Dude,
private games.
What if you could use the No Land Beyond like a club, just like run around and beat somebody?
Like the sword hilt? They might as well add that option because I can get some body shots and stuff.
Yeah, it's like a new exotic sword or something. You just flip the No Land Beyond.
I'm gonna add a bleep in here, but we could call it the No F***s Given. So you're just like me. You've played Destiny, like we said earlier, way too much. What are your favorite moments and your least? What? What are your favorite moments and your least favorite moments as a Guardian?
Oh man, least favorite moments. Red Bar and the Iron Banner. Absolutely.
You got a favorite moment?
Oh god. Oh no.
Is it when Prince Aldrin gave you a back rub in the reef?
No. I'd have to say my favorite moment was when I got a ghost shell on the King's Fall raid. It only took me like 4 months to get one.
Oh man.
That made me so mad. Every time we ran that raid, everybody's like, oh, I got a ghost shell. Here's some moldering shards. Clickz, take them.
Man, I remember that there was a problem with, if you had the right amount of moldering shards, you would get an additional reward when you killed Oryx. Well, originally in that DLC...
More moldering shards.
Yeah, there was more moldering shards in the loot pool, so your extra reward could be 2 moldering shards, like what the hell was up with that? Like, who thought that was a good idea? Like, somebody, like Luke Smith or somebody at Bungie was just laughing their ass off, like, oh look, they traded in their motoring shards, and we gave them more motoring shards.
Yeah. The amount of... You killed a hive god. Here's some rocks.
Yeah, they're smoky rocks. But yeah, my favorite moment as a Guardian...
Not a fun time.
Yeah. I guess my favorite moment as a Guardian would have to be killing Atheon for the first time.
Yeah, you like pushing him off the ledge and stuff. Jeez.
Yeah, I'm not... Well, see, I beat him legit the first time. But then on hard, I joined some friends, and they shoved him off the cliff for me. And lo and behold, I got the Mythoclast my very first time.
Man, you were just terrible.
Yeah, that's the thing is, like, I don't think people understand, RNG has been super good to me in Destiny. And my least favorite moment, I thought about this one, and my least favorite moment would either have to be going 8-0 in trials and getting, like, DDoSed or lagged out by some cheaters or something, or even worse is when you get outplayed. Because if I get cheated against, then I'm like, oh, okay, well, they cheated, whatever, it sucks. But if I get straight outplayed, I'm just like, man, why are you guys better than me? Those moments are really unfortunate, and also the original loot cave, I have some good memories of that, but I also have some really bad memories. Yeah, I also have some really bad memories about just sitting there for hours and shooting my gun into a cave. It's just not...
We're not going to talk about how long I spent at that loot cave.
Yeah, it was... Kinder Guardians will never know the struggle that we felt. They'll never know the struggle of taking...
Year 1 Destiny was great, though. Like, as much as some people hated it, like, knocking Atheon off the ledge, making Crota kneel forever, the broken loot tables...
Yeah, those glitches
being non-existent.
Those glitches are just... They're at this point, for lack of a better word, they're legendary. Alright, so I think that wraps up everything that I wanted to cover today. You guys feel free to leave your answers to any of the topics that we discussed in today's video, and we'll go through and we'll show some of the responses in next week's episode of the Destiny Club. I want to thank you guys for watching this video, and hopefully you enjoyed it, and if you did, please be sure to leave a like on it. It helps us out a great deal, and we truly appreciate it. And if you're new to Destiny Follower, make sure to subscribe for the latest Destiny news, lore, and entertainment. As always, my name is Cody, and thank you for watching Destiny Follower.